All right, guys, I wanted to make a video to show you how to get to the checkpoint, navigate through the checkpoint. I know you know how to do this, but some people have not turned it in, so I'm getting worried that you are lost. You should see my screen. First of all, you know that everything will be posted in Google Classroom, including the Zoom meetings. As far as the meeting, it'll be a reminder, and then you'll find the link right here. It's the same link every time, but from now on, I'll go ahead and post it to the top of the page so you know. Otherwise, if it's not on Google Classroom, it'll reference something on Summit. So Summit, we are in checkpoint 1 of the project Speaking Out. It looks like this. In addition, though, you have a Google Sheet that I'm following while we complete this project, or at least the initial steps of the project. You need this filled out. You need your question to turn green. That means it's approved by me before you complete checkpoint 1. So far, I only have 10 students, and at this point, most of them are green. I just haven't updated this, but if you are not one of these students on the Google Sheet, you need to get there right away. That is on the announcement. It's linked in the announcement from March 24th. Once you're approved, you go back to the checkpoint. Don't get confused with step 1. Don't overthink it. The topic and the research questions should all tie back to what you put on the sheet. They're the exact same. Nothing new should go there. The search terms just simply mean those are the terms that you're putting into Google. So what would you put quotation marks around? What are important words you put into Google, you type into Google in order to get good research? The last question, though I am open to changing my mind based on my research, at this time I plan to argue. All that is wanting you to say is essentially your stance or your claim. So if I went back to my example, how has synthetic marijuana affected teenagers and what actions are being taken to prevent the trafficking of synthetic marijuana? Those are my research questions. The search terms might be synthetic marijuana effects, synthetic marijuana in teenagers today. Those are the search terms. My stance for that last part of step 1 might be synthetic marijuana has negatively affected teenagers. So you'll find yourself picking a side. Is it negative or positive? Most of these are societal issues. Obviously, they'd probably be negative. So that's basically your stance on the issue. And then the last part of the checkpoint is just where you organize and house all your research. Skip step 3. Don't worry about it. I just want to see your research. Don't overthink this either. Source 1, title and author. Just what's the title of the website or the article, and who is the author. And then the URL is just the URL of the website. And then the major facts and details might be what you find on the website that you deem important. And then a quotable quotation is something that you know you're probably going to plug into that speech at some point as support. And that's all you need for checkpoint 1. Submit for feedback, and then we'll be ready to move on to the outline. Okay? So if you have any questions, just email me, but that should be all you need in order to complete checkpoint 1.